I still feel like I got a lot of work to do. I can continue to get better, continue to find ways to get better for this team to ultimately win games. I just think there's just another element to our game that we can just keep stepping up and keep getting better, and that's what we got to focus on.
Thrusting it, how comfortable did you feel with the workload?
I think the coaching staff has done a phenomenal job with keeping me in the loop, keeping me in practice, still getting reps. And so I felt really comfortable being out there, and at the end of the day, you never know, especially with my position. The first guy can go out just like that. So I have to be prepared. I have to prepare myself in that way. I have to watch film the same way, like I'm going to be out there taking every rep. So that's kind of just my mentality when it comes to this.
I apologize if you've been asked this already, but how frustrating is it to have those two 15-play drives together and out of those two results?
Yeah, we have to find a way to put it in the end zone, point blank period. Those are two crucial drives. I think obviously everyone knows the game would be dramatically different if we put those in the box, but at the end of the day, that's on us to figure out what we can do to get better, to execute just a little bit better to finish those drives, because we looked really good, getting down there, but at the end of the day, we have to finish those drives with points, so, I think there's still a lot of work to do. I think we're growing, and, that's the exciting part about this game as well, that, we played well at times, but there's other times we have to play much better, so we're going to look into that this week and continue to get better for sure.
Devin, not your first work this season, obviously, but when was the last time you had this heavy a workload?
It's been college. College was the last time I had a workload like this, and I'm no stranger to it. I'm used to it, and like I said before, I prepare myself in a manner that when my time is up, I'm ready to go. And I'm ready to execute, and that is not much of a a lapse when whoever's out. So that's just my job, honestly.
Do you think there's something to you and Tyler kind of getting the snaps together around the same time throughout the year that your timing in the passing game is?
Yeah. I definitely think there's a connection there. I think he looks for me, and just, at the end of the day, it's my job to be open for him just like the receivers are. So, we have that connection, and he's finding me, and I think it was really successful, obviously. And so, I think obviously just us being two rookies and being so connected, that he's also one of the guys I'm closest with that I spend time outside of the facility with. So I just think there's definitely a natural connection there for sure.
You guys do have a lot of scout team snaps together, right?
Yeah, we're on a scout team together for the first few weeks. Yeah, it's just, So it's just a natural camaraderie there, and he's obviously, outside the ball, like I said before, we're really.
Defense got to come up with a second turnover. I think the games we've won, we've gotten 2 turnovers quick and easy, and able to give the offense another chance. Had a sack strip fumble, got to get that ball. Didn't know where the ball was at the time, but got to be able to track and get the ball.
You've been Blake's teammate quite a while now. He's been here a while, but what do you, as his teammate, what do you think when he
Look, I have no idea what it's like to be a kicker. I've seen kickers go, 40 for 40, whatever it is, and then when I assume it's a mindset thing. When you have a great kicker and he starts missing, I've seen it happen multiple times. So I understand it's a mental aspect to it all, one that I can't relate to. I just expect them, just like I expect Chase or Carl to be able to do their jobs. And so when a teammate is in a rut or something like it, you can't do anything but uplift them. You have to find a way as a teammate, as a team, to figure out how to get yourself out of a hole. When you beyond that, when you enter the red zone as many times as we did today, you have to be able to come out with points, preferably touchdowns. When you have a chance on defense to take over the game, you have to be able to. We're playing a good team. I think we showed we are the better team. We lost today. The better team did not win today, and that's on us. We have to be our best friend and not our worst enemy. We stay getting in our own damn way.
I think I know your answer to this, but I'm going to ask anyway. When a team gets that many opportunities to keep chipping away. Is there an eventuality that they're going to break through at least once or twice?
Not at all. In my mind, you just got to go out there and get those 3 and outs. We got it 3 and out. One of those drives, we were pinned back 2nd and 24, and they made a stellar check down for whatever that is. That hurts. If we eliminate that, we're in a different place.
Seemingly every week the defense has shut down the opposing team's best players, sometimes the best 2 players in the opposition. How frustrating is it when you just look up at the scoreboard and you really don't see that reflected?
It's always put it on us mentality. So if it's not enough, it's not enough. We have to figure out a way to do more. What do you want me to tell you? At this point, we are 2-9. It has to be on us.
Preparing this week without Penix and Drake London, of course, they have other guys to look for. What was it like preparing for them knowing they were going to be playing today?
Look, we knew Kirk when he come in, the type of quarterback he is. There's a reason why, he's led teams to success. And, he likes to hit his first reads quick. He likes to make those play action type passes. You're going to have opportunities, and we took advantage early. They're missing players. Everybody's missing players. It's 11 weeks into the ball. And you adjust accordingly. I mean, whatever you're expecting, you adjust. I think that initially we took advantage, and we got to find a way to get the ball back. I think defense saw 3 snaps in the third quarter. It would have been great to see 3 snaps in the fourth quarter. That means our offense has more time to score. I can't say we got to figure out. We are 11 weeks in. This is who we are, and we know our version of success. When defense gets 2 turnovers, and we score whatever it is, special teams plays well, we can then mitigate some of these situations.
Okay.